Hi guys, welcome back to Tarot Makes Up. Today I'm going to do my November favourites, which makes me crazy excited because that means it's really close to Christmas. And those of you that don't know, I am a very big Christmas geek and I get very excited. I still have a stocking and I'm really excited about December. So enough of that, I'm going to get on with the November favourites. It doesn't feel like I've got that much this month, but we'll see. So the first thing I'm going to start with is by Caudalie. I'm probably pronouncing that horribly wrong. It's their Beauty Elixir, the smoothing glowing complexion, and it's almost like an oil water. So I just really like this. Not just throughout the day, but I actually I've been using it in the morning. So I've been doing kind of my normal cleanse, and then in the morning, rather than toning, I've been using this before my moisturiser or serum. And it's very, what's the right word to describe the scent? Not eucalyptusy, maybe a little bit minty almost. So don't get it too near your eyes, it might sting. But it just feels so so refreshing, really cool. And I just really like the way it gives kind of like a dewiness, an extra dewiness to your makeup, which is really nice. So you could use this like a fixer spray as well, or to add a bit of extra glow on top of your makeup. But it just feels like a really nice step to add in the morning. And it's one of those things I've noticed other makeup artists seem to love to use. So I felt it was time I tried it. And yeah, I've been really impressed with this. The next product is a drugstore favourite, and it is the True Match, the new improved formula by L'Oreal. Now this one, I am the shade Golden Ivory. I've definitely gone a little bit paler at the minute, so this one works really well. And I do prefer the new formula. I would say it's even more, it blends even better. I would say it's great for kind of, I think all skin types personally, especially if you want a little bit of glow. You can build the coverage, which is really nice, so it covers, but you can still have it sheer, or you can kind of build it to a medium coverage. And I just think the colour is the colours obviously in the shades you get, there's quite a good variety. And within this particular product, I think it's one of those that I think a lot of people like because the price point is good, but it also has a finish very similar to more high-end foundations. So moving on to another product by H&M. I think these are featured quite heavily in my previous favourite videos, but I just think the price point is so good, and their Cream Colour Essence or Colour Essence eye creams, which are their cream eyeshadows, are really beautiful. This one is Earth Angel. I've definitely gone to this quite a bit this month, and I've got 3 colours in the cream eyeshadows by H&M, and I just find they last really well. Again, they're giving kind of really good high-end products a run for their money, and I really like the packaging. It's nice and simple but still chic. And I don't know what to say about those other than there's some really good neutrals, and I've just been wearing those loads. My next favourite is a cream I've been using as a night cream, and it's by Darphin. It's this teeny tiny little pot, but don't be fooled by the small size. A little of this goes a really long way. It's called the Nectar, the 8 Flower Nectar Oil Cream. Now, I'm a big lover of kind of nighttime oils, and I find that the oil version, the cream version of this, is like a really beautiful, thick, rich cream that feels like an oil when it's on your skin. So it's super smoothing, super hydrating. And my skin does go a little bit drier this time of year, and I've been loving this. So this has become my new favourite night cream. So it's not very makeup heavy this month, guys, but a lipstick that I've been wearing pretty much every day, and I have a blog post coming out as to why I love it so much, is one of the YSL, I think these are called Rouge Volupte Shine, and this is in the shade number 9, and it's what I'm wearing now actually. And I would kind of say, again, it's one of those ones you can kind of do without really looking in a mirror. I'll say that, and now I'm going to check and it'll be all over my face. But they're super moisturising, and I'm very much a lip balm girl, so especially when it gets to winter, I can't go anywhere without lip balm. It kind of freaks me out a bit if I don't have lip balm. But this is super moisturising, and you get a nice little bit of nude kind of colour. So it's not too nude that it's flattening or kind of a bit too deathly. It's got that nice, I would kind of say it's more of like a corally nude though, rather than a pinky nude, which is what I normally go for. And I've kind of got like goldy eyeshadow on today, and I feel like it goes with that. It goes with when I wear browns, but it also goes quite nicely with colours as well. So this is definitely one I really recommend because I think it suits a lot of people, and it's just super comfortable. It feels not so shiny that it's lip glossy or sticky, but yeah, it just feels really comfortable, and I love that lipstick. So as you guys have probably noticed, my hair has definitely grown quite a bit, I think. I've kind of left it this year to do its own thing, and I'm a bit undecided what to do with it, but my good friend is going to come around and cut it for me soon. But in the meantime, now that it's a bit longer, I find, because I have the opposite problem to a lot of people, I find on YouTube there's a lot of help for kind of how to thicken your hair and add volume, but I actually have a lot of hair, so I'm gonna have to put a picture somewhere on my Instagram of me when I wake up because it's literally like a lion. And I have a lot of hair. It's very thick in texture as well, so I often have to have kind of hair thinned when I'm kind of having a haircut so it falls nicer. So even when I'm adding a little bit of a wave like I have done today, I'll still actually take the straighteners and kind of clamp the middle a little bit so it kind of sits a bit softer. And a product that I've been loving is the Brilliantine by Bumble. Now, I've mentioned this on my blog before, but this month I've really liked this because, like I said, my hair is very, very thick at the minute. And I think what's been really good about this is it kind of gives it a little bit more of like a slept-in look, and it makes it that little bit, I don't want to say heavier because it's not a weighty product, but it just stops it kind of going too voluminous on that side, sort of. So those kind of products that create volume are great, but on me, I don't need them. So I need something more like this. It gives a little bit more kind of grit to the hair, and it helps it just sit a little bit better. So really love that product, and I really recommend that for a slightly more lived-in hair look. And it's a really exciting time, I think, in November, because this is when all the really good Christmas launches start, or the holiday season launches. And something that, again, I've got a blog post coming out on is the Burberry holiday collection. And this, oh my goodness, I'm just going to show you it. It's like a snow globe, a Burberry snow globe. So it's the My Burberry perfume, and it's their festive edition. So it actually has gold glitter in. I'm hoping that this does come up in the camera. I'm going to shake it again so you can see. Isn't that pretty? I just think that's such a nice gift. And I love the perfume, actually. My sister had this on her wedding day, and I kind of think of it as her smell, so it's quite funny. I really like this as like a wintry perfume on myself, and I've been really enjoying wearing it. So if I had to describe this, I think I would say it feels grown up and sophisticated. Now, obviously that's not a smell, but what I mean is it's not too floral, it's not too girly, it feels nice and just the right amount of headiness without being so strong that it kind of takes your breath away. And it does, for me, it feels like a kind of wintry fragrance. So now moving on to a couple of random favourites. Again, you guys are going to see my love for Christmas and winter now. I'm loving the Twinings Winter Spice Tea. This literally tastes like mulled wine, but without the alcohol. And if you just put like a teaspoon of honey in, it is so nice. So when I've got my pajamas on in the evening, this is my little thing I do. My mum introduced me to it, and it's very, very yummy and perfect for this time of year. The next favourite is courtesy of a blog I've been reading that was recommended to me by Vivian Does Makeup, which is Unfancy, the blog's called, and she recommends Style Book. So it's an app. Hopefully I can hold it so you guys can see. Again, I think geeks and nerds like me are going to love this, but anyone who doesn't like faffing probably won't like this. Means you can organise your wardrobe on here. So for example, you can take photos of all the items in your wardrobe. So this is my little collection of my work outfits that I've made, little ensembles. See if I can do you guys a close up. So there you've got like my coat, the shoes, the bag, and the outfit I would make. And it's so geeky, but I love it. Anything like this, like I said, organisation is my thing. It can just tell you what you're wearing the most in a month. It can also show you if you haven't worn anything from your capsule wardrobe. So it's a good way to maybe think, maybe that could go back in storage, or maybe I could give that away to someone. And it just makes things really easy to help you kind of work the idea of a capsule wardrobe. For me, it was good to make like little, again, I like making mood boards anyway because of my work. So it was a really nice way just to kind of dot on what I would wear and how I would put the outfits together. And that, I can't remember if you buy it or if it was free. I think you might have to buy it, but it was like a couple of pounds or something. And it really is brilliant. You can make inspiration boards on there. So anyone else who is trying out this whole capsule wardrobe thing, definitely give Style Book a go. And then last but not least, it is my Canon G7X camera, which again, you guys, if anyone here loves watching YouTube, you may well have seen a lot of vloggers using this. I've actually been using this as well to take my blog photos on. I think it's a really good camera kind of generally. The camera I film on is the 600D, which I love for filming, but it is quite a bulky camera, so I don't like carrying it around with me. And I think of it as my filming camera that I like to stay in one place so I don't have to worry about it getting broken or anything. But yeah, this camera, it has the flip up screen. Do a little techie demo. I'm someone who really wants to be good at techie things, but I feel like, if I'm honest, it takes me a long time to learn them. So I want to be it, and I'm kind of trying to make things better again. My channel, I want things to be the best they can be, and with my blog as well, I've got a lot more interest in taking photographs anyway. So you guys know that I love kind of old film cameras as well, but I thought it was time I get a better camera, and I've got quite a few kind of travel trips coming up where I thought it'd be really nice maybe to do some kind of vlog type videos where you can see me behind the scenes at work and see those kind of things. So let me know if that is something you guys would be interested in, and I will do my best to have a little experiment with that. But yeah, the quality of the camera is amazing. It's really light and portable. If I hold it, you can kind of get an idea of how big it is. And if anyone was thinking about getting this camera, I would really recommend it. So that's it for my November favourites. Very excited that the next one I'll be doing will be 2015 favourites. I probably won't do a December favourites because I feel like 2015 will be encompassing most of December anyway. So that will be the next favourites video. I really hope you guys have an amazing December, and I hope you've had a lovely November, whatever you're doing. And I'll see you soon for more videos. Thanks very much, guys. Bye.